We recommend lining a piece of paper to protect the surface of the headstock. Slip the string back about 2 peg posts long and bend the string at the post you want to wind the string. This is where you start winding the string. Hold the string down with your index finger and start winding the peg. Wind the string so that the strings are running towards the opposite side of the tuner peg. It is very important that every wrap is below the previous wrap. If your string is wrapped messy, it doesn't look good visually, but also it will cause the strings to not stay in tune. You do not need to have the strings fully in tune yet. Clip off the unnecessary part of the string. Now all 6 strings are on the guitar. Before we tune the guitar, stretching your fresh guitar strings is recommended for added tuning stability. Pull on each string, but not too strong. We also recommend stretching the string where it hits the saddle. Set all fine tuning bolts to the middle position. This will give you a wider tuning range after you have locked the nut. Now we are ready to tune the guitar. Turn the peg counterclockwise until the tuner hits the low E. Moving on to the 5th string, A, 4th string, D, 3rd string, G, 2nd string, B, and 1st string, high E. Remove the guitar cloth clamped between the tremolo and the body. Hold the guitar in the playing position and tune the strings a couple more times until they're fully in tune. If the position of the tremolo is not parallel to the body surface when the guitar is in tune, you will need to adjust the tremolo spring at the back of the body. You can learn how to adjust the tremolo spring by watching section 3 of this video. But we strongly recommend you take the guitar to a guitar shop for spring adjustments. Now the guitar is in tune. Lock the nut with the pressure pads you removed. The vertex of the pressure pad should be parallel to the strings. Be careful not to tighten the bolts too much. After you have locked the nut, tune each string using the fine tuners. Do not turn the peg after you have locked the nut. And now we are ready to play. The term action refers to the distance between the top of the frets and the bottom of the strings. If the action is too high, you may feel that the guitar is uncomfortable to play. If the action is too low, you may hear string buzzing. To measure the string action, have your guitar in tune and use a ruler at the 14th fret to measure the distance between the top of the fret and the bottom of the string. At the factory, the string action on Ibanez electric guitars are set at around 1.5 to 1.7 millimeter on the high E string and 2 to 2.2 millimeter on the low E string, 2.2 to 2.4 millimeter on the low B string if you have a 7-string guitar. The action should gradually get higher towards the lower string. String action is adjusted with these 2 stud bolts using a 3 millimeter hex key wrench. Screw them to lower the action, unscrew them to raise the action. Edge, low pro edge, edge 0, and edge 0 2. These tremolo bridges are equipped with a stud lock function, so you need to release the lock before adjusting string action. Refer to this chart for the correct hex key wrench for your stud lock. The stud bolt is not locked when the guitar leaves our factory. To unlock the stud bolt, insert a hex key wrench through the hole and into the locking bolt inside and unscrew the locking bolt. Tune the strings after adjusting string action. After tuning, turn the stud lock bolt clockwise to lock the stud bolt. Tighten it until the stud lock bolt contacts the anchor nut and will not rotate any further. The angle of the tremolo unit is adjusted by changing the balance between the tension of the strings and the tension of the tremolo springs. The tremolo unit should be parallel to the body surface to obtain full performance of the guitar. Let's unlock the nut. With the guitar tuned correctly, check the angle of the tremolo. If the tremolo is tilted towards the neck, tighten the tremolo spring screws with a Phillips head driver to increase the tension of the tremolo springs.